This is the Pace backpack from OGIO. This is a whole new line of backpacks that they're coming out for 2020. There are a lot of interesting features on the pack, but they're not perfect, and I'll show you why. But let's look at the pack, starting from the back. It's a nice mesh back, mesh, and pretty well padded shoulder strap, so the pack is actually quite comfortable. On the back, on this side, there is a secret compartment, if you like, which is quite deep. Right, so there's 6 inches into it, and it goes all the way down and up. So it is large enough, certainly, for a passport or a pocket. So this is a good little pocket right there. You can see on the straps, there are a lot of loop area that you can attach other things to. There's some down here as well. Either use it to adjust the sternum strap or take it off and hook other things to it. Moving from the back, there is a laptop compartment that fits a 17-inch laptop with no problems, and there's room for other things as well. So here, I have a 13-inch MacBook Pro, which it basically swallows. It's a pocket in front that you can fit an iPad Pro. This is the 11th inch. And then there are more space inside. It has the standard Velcro strap that you can use to hold down the laptops and so forth. I never use it because it seems like it's just extra work, so I just tuck this in the back. And then there are more space for other things. There's a little bit of depth to this pocket. The top handle is padded, not too much, but just enough, and it's kind of tight. And I actually prefer this. I don't like this loop to be too big, because if it's too big, then it tends to get caught. So a tighter loop actually is nice. You might have noticed on the zipper pulls, they have this heat shrink wrapping on it. So this is reminiscent of the silent zipper pull designed by many tactical backpacks. However, they don't really work the way it's supposed to, because they still have this metal part. So actually it is still very, very noisy. They're not silent at all. So here again, I think they took somebody else's idea, trying to implement it, but in a very, very strange way. So this pack is full of compartments. On the front, there is another side pocket, which again could be a secondary wallet pocket. There's a key lash in there. A bonus point for this little thing here, instead of just a tiny loop which never works, it's actually gated, so you can hook your own keys into it. More webbing here. I think they put it down here more for a design look. Like this side is kind of small. I'm not sure a bike lock can hook into it, or if it does, it will be asymmetric. This pocket, you would think it's an admin pocket, but it isn't. Because inside, there are 2 divided pockets in the front, which I have put just a post-it note there. This is my Sony headphones. And then on the other wall, you can see, it's just a zipper pocket. So this is more of a secondary pocket than an admin pocket, which is kind of strange because it is so conveniently located in the front. The other thing to notice, may not show well on the camera, is the stitching here. It's just very, very delicate. It's just a single line of stitch here. So with a lot of tugging and pulling, I totally see this thing breaking over time. As you can see, this is a pocket that has a little bit of depth, and that's why I just throw my headphones in there, because then at least I can get to it quickly when I'm on the go. So that is the front. This is your pretty standard fleece line pocket. That is large, which is great, and you can certainly throw your phones, earbuds, or other things in there, and it's padded and, let's say, anti-scratching. One weird decision is they have it go under this flap, which in a way it's good because it will protect it from rain, but it also makes it hard to open and get into. So again, another design idea. Not sure it actually works very well here. On the side, there are two fairly large wing pockets. And then on this side, there's an additional layer of a water bottle pocket. So I have a very large Hydro Flask, which fits in there very well. If you put the water bottle here, I assume you're not going to use the inside of this one. They're the same on this side. I have it set up to be kind of my electronics pocket. So some cool design here. There's a pocket that is half height, so perfect for a mouse. And then on the bottom again, another pocket that is the other half of the height, which is great for the charger. On the back wall, there really isn't any organization. Again, it would be great if they put some pen loops here or something. So let's go into the main compartment. You notice that there is a bend here, and at least on my pack, this side of the zipper always gets stuck, and this side doesn't. So I think over time it gets better, but again, this is just a fit and finish issue. So it doesn't clamshell open all the way, it opens to about here. So if you stand the pack up, that's how you would get inside. Now on the back wall, there are more pockets, so you can put more flat objects, paper, file folders, and so forth if you still use those. Otherwise, it's a giant compartment. And then on the front wall, again, they have this little tearaway zipper pouch, which is kind of nice. Now you can put some items in there. This will tear off. And I think they have different pouches that you can get to attach into it as well. On the bottom, again, there's divided match pockets, so useful if you want to put your mouse and stuff in there. But otherwise, it's one big compartment. One final interesting thing that they put here, there is a loop here with a buckle, and I couldn't figure out what it is until I read the product tag. They call this a headphone loop, so I guess you can actually put your headphones, headbands here. Not really sure that's useful, but let's give it a try. Here we are. So, I don't know. It's an interesting idea, I guess, but getting your headphones in and out may not be as easy as it sounds. It would be great if this was a magnetic fit lock though. So again, it's a very interesting pack. Lots of design ideas in here. Would I buy this pack for use? If the cost is reasonable, I would say yes, because it actually is quite useful. For somebody who reviews and use a lot of different packs, there are little things that's annoying only because I know there are better executed versions elsewhere. But as a pack itself, it's actually quite nice, very usable. And I'm actually glad that OGIO is kind of stepping up its game. I'm sure a V2 will be way better maybe next year, but for now, an interesting pack.